Hi family and welcome to my channel. I am so delighted that you're here. As you're here, please subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so when I upload anything you can get it and you can watch and enjoy, and hopefully it will be a blessing to your life. So today I want to talk about being between a rock and a hard place. So we all know and we all understand how hard this life is. And sometimes when you haven't gone through certain things, you don't really understand the gravity of how hard life can be. And it depends on some of your experiences. If you have things coming at you from all angles, life can be pretty, it can be looked at as being very, very, very hard. But there's also a sequence to this life. It's kind of hard to map out, but there are events that happens um, to teach us lessons, to help shape us, make us, mold us to be better people. And all those things are good for us as human beings so we can grow. But what happens when you are in that place where there seems to be not an ounce of cushion, an ounce of softness? So this hard place that is in this phrase, a rock and a hard place. No one can really describe what a hard place is, but I think we all understand when something is hard or difficult in our lives. So when you're by a rock and you're in that moment, you feel like, is it about to crush me? Am I about to be crushed by this rock? This rock is extremely huge. It's big that it looks like it's just rolling, and it may roll towards me, on me. And this hard place is when you find yourself in that situation where you cannot get out of it. You don't know how to get out of a particular situation. And so you're stuck. You find yourself stuck without options. You're optionless at that point. So then when you're between a rock and a hard place, you feel like the world is about to crush on you, and there are no alternatives. So you're in that place where the weight of the world is on you, figuratively. But from a mental standpoint, mentally, that's how it feels in the mind. And that's our projection onto the world, our outlook on the world in that moment when we're in those situations. And I want to say, yes, it is very difficult because in those moments, it's hard to reason. It's hard to hear and understand reason. You cannot reason for yourself, at least not so objectively, because everything is so subjected. It's your point of view, your feelings, you're in your emotions at that point. And so it's hard to hear somebody else, and all you can say to them is, you don't know how I feel. You're not feeling how I'm feeling. And what I'm feeling is, it's hard. And I'm stuck. I feel stuck. Nobody likes being in that place. We like getting out from between the rock and the hard place and being in the place of comfort. We are naturally designed to be in the place of comfort. But life in itself offers challenges that are beyond our control. Some we initiate, and the outcomes put us in the spot of a rock and a hard place. And some we have absolutely no control over. We sometimes become casualties to some of these from external sources. But I want to say to you, if you're between a rock and a hard place, I'm right there with you. You can reason things a million ways and you come to the same conclusion. I feel stuck. There is no way out. I don't see help. But I want to say, in those moments, pull back. Pull back, because we're emotional beings and we can be driven by our emotions. And that then changes our perspective. Our perception is swayed, and so we see only the negative. In those moments, I want to say to you, pull back. Pull back. There may not be any cushion there, but pull back. And you'll see things clearly. Can't speak. Sorry about that. You will see clearly if you pull back. That shade of that hard place and that rock about to almost roll down on you, if you pull back, you will see that ray of sunshine coming through, that glimpse of hope telling you that yes, weeping is enduring for the night, but joy is on its way coming. See, when we look at Chinese philosophy, sometimes we look at it, and especially in the Western culture, we take that for granted. We look at it and we go, yeah, yin, yang, and we leave that there. But that's how the universe is made. There's always a balance. It's not always good. It's not always bad. So know that even in the moment where you're in the bad or the rock and that hard place, good is just right next to it. It would have to turn, because we're on a planet where it turns. It's on an orbit. It moves around. So by all means, you could be in that spot for a while and it may seem like forever. But note that it's just right around the corner is that ray of light. Right around that corner is that hope. And whatever the lessons were in that moment where you were in the place, the rock and the hard place, those lessons then starts manifesting into something greater and better, because it has strengthened you. That moment in that place has strengthened you. It has made you a more mature person, a bigger person, a grown-up person. It's not fun to be in that place, but it grows you. It's absolutely no one's preference to be in that place. But if you find yourself there, I just want to tell you, it can only make you better. There's a saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So if that rock isn't rolling to kill you, guess what? You build confidence. You build courage to be able to get out of that spot and to say, I am fearless. I can do all things. I have the inner strength to endure. That's my lesson today. I want to share this with anyone. If you find yourself, no matter the circumstances you find yourself, no matter the circumstance, stand and know that you can do it, because it's not going to be dark forever. There's light right around the corner. And you are not built to be weak and feeble. You're built with strength. And you can do it. Believe in you. No one will believe in you except you. You believe in you. And if you do, you will come out of that rock and that hard place with ease, with better, and you will be elevated from there from then on. You'll just be elevated. Have a blessed one. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. If you've been here before, please keep visiting. But most importantly, subscribe and like this video. Share it with others. You don't know what someone's going through. It may help them. Thank you for being a blessing to me. Be blessed. And remember, stand tall and say to your rock and your hard place, I was built for this because I can only soar higher from here. I love you. Au revoir.